Hello, I'm Matthew McConaughey, and this is my wife,
Camilla McConaughey.
We're going to read you a little story. It's kind of a classic. I remember it as a kid. They've even made a movie of this book. It is called Where the Wild Things Are. They're everywhere. Here we go. Where the Wild Things Are, story and pictures by Maurice Cendric. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another was chasing that dog out of the house.
With the fork in
Mischievous little
his hand.
Max. Well, that night, his mother called him a wild thing. And Max said, "Well, I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. So there it
His
is.
stomach was
Bed.
growling.
Bet he was hungry. He doesn't look very happy. Well, that very night in Max's room,
A forest grew.
look at this tree. He's growing up in his room. What the heck?
And grew.
More trees, more growing. Oh my gosh, what a cool room. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world around him. Ooh. And then an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through the day and night. Huh,
There's his name on the boat.
what a cool room. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year, he sailed across the ocean to where the wild things are. Holy moly. Look at that sea creature. Ah! And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and they gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'd be a little scared too.
I like this guy.
The guy in the middle?
Yeah.
He looks fun, doesn't he? And they said to Max, or actually Max said to them, "Be still!" And he tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all of their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened. And they called him the most wild thing of all. Look at him, staring in their eyes, telling them to be still. Those big monsters just froze. Then, what did they do?
They made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max,
Let the wild rumpus start. Look at Max, he's got a crown over here. He's king of the wild things. Let the wild rumpus start. Oh, look, they're dancing and revelry. The moon's out. They are partying. Look at them jumping. Oh my gosh, now they're climbing trees.
swinging from trees,
Monkeying around.
from night to day.
Whoa, now they got a parade going. Look at there. Max is on one of their shoulders. King Max. Huh. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. guy. Lonely and hungry. Tough to be king.
Realizing what's important now.
Oh. But the wild things cried.
Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so.
And Max said, no! The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. Oh, this is getting sad. And what did he do? He sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. Look at him sailing into the moonlit sky, trying to get back home. And he sailed into the night of his very own room, where
he found his supper waiting for him.
Food. Oh, look, he's tired, but look back over there on the table. Supper's waiting for him, back in his room. And guess what? The food was still hot.
So I guess he never left.
The wild things are. It's a wild world out there. Hope your supper's hot. Thanks for reading with us.